Hey girls, how are y'all today? This is Wednesday, and today we're going to play. Yeah, we're just going to play a little bit. Welcome to 507 Willow House Journals, y'all. This is Leslie, and I'm going to paint. Yes, I am. I only paint pink for the most part. But I was asked on recent video and several times before, I was asked about how I just get the paint color that I do on the pink swatches that I make. Well, it took a lot. It was a lot of trial and error, to be honest with you. But all I do is I dip in the red. I mix it with a lot of water. See? Right in there. How are y'all, by the way? See how wet and see how much water I put? And you can see it's really pale right in there. Well, I have to turn it this way to paint my square. I only paint squares for the most part too. I mean, I can paint. We'll try some circles. I just make sure it's really. I get right in there where it's really pale, and then I just paint. Make my circles or whatnot. Now, if I turn it a different way, a different direction, my circles are going to be a different shape. But if I want to deepen the color, I just mix in a little bit of the darker color toward the back and move it to the side and let it dry. I've been tearing off of old books this week. So I've been setting them aside so that I put a lot of pink in that one. But I've been setting them aside so I could just paint my strips a little bit. And that's it. Y'all, I did not come up with this. I did not start this craze, because we all got on a craze with it for a good while. I watched Rachel from Roxy Creations. I guess she's done this always. I mean, I guess she's forever done this. And I watched her and I was hooked. But like I said, I mean, I've tried to paint other colors. I've tried to use mix and matching color. I mean, blues and greens and stuff like that. I'm just stuck on the pink. I love it. And you've seen in some of my videos that that's pretty much all I use is the pink swatches. It's just because I love them. I rarely go back like that, but on that, but this Mark Twain is kind of pulling a different direction. And that's it. Look, I was already dry. I painted those just before I started the video. They're already dry. And that's pretty much all I'll do. I do squares and I do squares, circles, and I just do the little stripes like this, and that's all I do. And just let them dry. And y'all, I will sit and do these. I'll sit and do them all day long. It is a major stress release, and yep. So I just sometimes will sit and do this all day. I've been wanting to paint on this paper to see how it took the paint. I act like I'm an artist, y'all. I talk like I'm. I've been wanting to paint on this, but yeah, it's funny because some papers have almost like a wax feel to them, and when you start to paint, it won't accept the paint. You have to really work on it, and sometimes it just won't accept it. But these are, this is doing good. I love this. See, when I just need a little bit more, I just spritz it. I keep my red. The only real color you can see that I use is red. Sometimes I will use that. I do use blue, but rarely. I rarely will use blue. Otherwise, I just paint pink. If it's too dark, if it's too light, I just go back over it a little bit, add some more pink to it. And it's so fun. And you can use these. You see, you've seen how the last few days I've used, oh, see, now I got a lot on that one, a lot of pink. That'll be pretty, though. This has got a little bit of a wax feel on it. This has got a little bit of a wax to it. This paper right here. So it's got to be the new book. I just lay it to the side, and you can see how the paint will kind of run to the edges. Sometimes I'll just pick it up and let it drain. I try not to ever go back over it with my paint though, because I want it to be just real soft, a real soft paint, pink. But I keep the key is keeping your brush really wet. That's what I have found. And again, I'm using red. I don't add anything to it. Nothing. I just use red, and I water it I water it down a lot down. See, there we go. And that's it. Then I just let them dry. Now this one's, I bet this one's going to be kind of, yeah, this is going to be kind of glossy. This doesn't want to hold the paint. You can, and it might, but it's acting like it doesn't really want to. But we'll see what we can do with it. This is all I do, y'all. I just sit and do this for, well, one time I made a whole video, probably about an hour's worth of video, and paint swatches. Yep. But it's very, very calming. Now, if I were to try to get into all these other colors, I'm telling you, I would get stressed. That would be stressful for me. I don't know why. Isn't that goofy? But it would be. It would just be very stressful for me. So I don't venture outside. I don't venture outside the box very much. No, because I want to be relaxed. And this light shade of pink, and knowing how I'll use it in my journals, this is the most, it's just so relaxing. It's unbelievable. I'm going to try to do some circles. See, you can tell a little bit, it's a little bit hesitant how the water runs around the page a little bit, but it's getting there. I love this, and like I said, I didn't come up with this. I watched Rachel make this. I mean, she makes them all different colors. Oh my gosh, hers are gorgeous. I'll tell you who else's are beautiful. Chrissy at Chrissy's Attic. Oh my word, Chrissy Crosser. Google Chrissy Crosser. She makes, hers are stunning. Now see, I just maybe want some big ones right on here. That's not really wet enough. And this, but Chrissy, oh my gosh, hers are gorgeous. Her and Rachel, I mean, several people make them. Several, see, I want to go back on that, but I don't, Okay. That's going to come out pretty, though. I can tell you. That'll be really pretty. Let's see. Let's try this one. But you can Google, I mean, you can, on YouTube, just Google, just put in paint swatches. A lot of people do them. And like I said, in really rich, gorgeous colors, I just can't do it. No, I just do the pink. And I love it. See, now this one's kind of, I just kind of move it around a little bit, because it's kind of puffed up a little. You see how this one's drying beautifully. Beautiful. Now this one's not doing very well. I'm not liking that one a whole lot. This is an old paper, and I may have gotten lotion on that, to be honest. Yep. Let's see what this is. I don't even know what kind of paper this is. No, but it's heavier, so we'll see what we get. Oops. I just keep using the same, and that's it. That's it. Literally. Whoops. That's all I do. I'm gonna do a big page. This is out of the new. Okay, I hope you can get all this. See, that's how it comes out bright, really bright and really pretty and red right there. But I'm just gonna douse it pretty good. Try to get in there where it's not real. See, that's a little bright for me, but I'll get in there and work with it till I can. Oh, that's beautiful though, isn't it? That's just beautiful. And then I just keep a little envelope, you know, a little like this. I keep that just real handy dandy so I can. That's a whole lot of dark for me. Just keep adding water. There we go. Starting to lighten up now. Yep, there we go. This is it is just the most relaxing. I always try to keep my brush really wet too. And these older papers, they will soak up. They will soak up the water. So I try to keep my brush really wet. You can tell when it needs some more moisture in it. Oh, there we go. Right there. Look how beautiful. Just the right amount of water, the whole 9 yards. That's beautiful. And that's it. I'm just going to keep painting and talking though. Aren't they? This is so fun. I mean, and I can't even, y'all. Can't even tell you. It's just fun, and when you don't want your mind to be on anything, just paint a little bit. You don't have to even think. It's a no thinking thing. Y'all probably heard me say this before, but you know, when we were young, my mom listened to a lot of instrumental music. And I remember my brother he and his family coming for Christmas, and I was one year, and I was up at probably 1, 2, 3, something like that in the morning, baking pecan pies, and Clark got up and came in there and sat at the end of the bar, and I had instrumental music playing. It's Christmassy, but I had instrumental Christmas music going, and I told him, I said, you know what? I figured I've learned why Mama listened to instrumental music so much. He said, well, what's that? I said, you don't have to think. You don't have to think about the words. You don't have to think about the notes. You don't have to think about anything. You just listen. And that's a lot like this. It's a lot like this with painting. You just paint. The most that you have to think about is, do I need more water? Yeah. You don't have to worry about your boxes or your circles or your lines or anything being the same shape. Now see, this is because this is old paper. Isn't that beautiful though? That'll dry so pretty. See? This one, oh, I messed it up. See, it'll leave lines now. A little bit. You can tell that I painted over it. Oh, man, they're just drying so beautifully. Let's just paint this little swatch right here. Let's paint some circles. I'm sorry I can't be more adventuresome and paint up some different colors. I just don't enjoy that. Isn't that crazy? This is the extent of my watercolor. I mean, I did do at one point in time, I was doing fodder school and painting, you know, but I could only do one thing. I could only do like one kind of, let's see, this is, I don't know, let's see how this will take. This is index card. Oh, see, it's got a kind of a waxy feel to it. It's not gonna, and it may pull some of that coffee out of it too. Once it gets wet, it may pull coffee in on it, because this has been coffee stained. And that's it. Ta-da-ta-da! Just let it dry a minute, and oh, I'm gonna paint some more on Mama's page. Yep. See, this has waxy feel to it. It's got a little bit of a wax overlay to it. You can tell because the paper, the water doesn't want to soak in very well. It will, but you kind of just have to play with it a little bit. See, you can tell on that one especially. You just have to, and you know, sometimes I do great big boxes, sometimes I just don't. This is about my size right here that I absolutely love. That size of box. Isn't that crazy? But I've learned what I really do like in my journals when I lay down a piece of painted paper. But remember, I don't put any white to it. I don't mix any other colors. I simply take the red and I water it way, way down. Way down. See, this is a little bit bright. See, now it's starting to soak in. This is a little bit bright. I can go really bright if I wanted to. See how much brighter that is? I hope I'm in screen. I can't tell. Or I can just do barely. I mean, like barely, barely, barely. Let me get in here on the barely, barely, barely. See, that'll dry barely pink right there. And it's gorgeous. It's just barely blush. And that's because I have very little color to it. Tons of water, but not very much color at all. You can see it right. You can see it right there. I get that part right in there. And that's about it. Now I'm not planning to do a whole lot fancy with this right now because they're not totally dried, but I might do a page or two if I find. I might do something that, you know, just so you can see. Well, if you've watched very much before my channel, then you will see how I love to use them in my journals. I could have painted papers on every page. Beautiful. See, that's almost dry. But you can see how it's going to be kind of like on that. I love that though. I messed that one up. Go back just a little bit. See, isn't that beautiful? Let's see, this one. That one's dry enough. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? That's how it took on that page. I love that. That's not quite dry, but isn't that beautiful? Ooh, beautiful. That's not quite dry, but look at this one. I love this. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that blush. Oh, that's gorgeous. Let's see what else we got. That's not thrilling. But I'll just lay these to the side and let them finish dry. They'll finish drying just like that. It just gives me more room. I just put them to the side. Right over there. We'll just put them over there. Let's see what this is. Beautiful. Aren't they gorgeous? They're really pretty on Twisted Tangles too. Beautiful on Twisted Tangles. If you're not familiar with Twisted Tangles, I have it listed below. That's not something that I designed or I came up with either. That is something that our girlfriend Donna at Twisted Paper Studio, that's something that she came up with. They're just beautiful. I'll make some big squares. I got to get it wet, good and wet. See, this is going to be, got to keep my brush really wet because this paper is old and it's going to soak it up. There we go. Sometimes you can just wet your paper too. You know, you can do that. I may have wet it too much, but let's get a little bit more on that side. Dip it in the color a little bit if you feel like it needs a little bit more. I didn't especially, but we'll see what we got when it dries. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. And that's just it, y'all. That's all I do. Beautiful. Now, that's it. This is how I make my painted papers. If you're using the pink, any color that you want, and you want it this really, really, really light shade, mix it and water it down. Water it way, way down. You'll get the desire. You'll find your color when you get it where you want it. Water it way, way down. You'll find your color. Like I said, I don't normally go back over these, but I wet my paper a little bit too much. But that's okay too. Aren't they beautiful? Ah, gorgeous. Gorgeous. We'll move that over there and let it dry. Let's see what Tom Sawyer did. I can't remember what Tom Sawyer did. Oh, wow. Look at this one. Look at Mama's. Look how blush. Oh, the blush in that. Isn't that beautiful? Those are gorgeous. Beautiful. Let's look again at Tom Sawyer. I want to paint some big swatches on Tom Sawyer. Huck Finn's Wealth, it says. Perfect for big squares. Perfect. Yep. Perfect and just easy as pie. Oh, and talks about food right there. I said pie. Talking about food. Oh, look at that. That's going to be beautiful. This is going to come out beautiful right here. Yep, that will be gorgeous. I might pull some more of these and paint some more of these Tom Sawyer. I love the font, and I love I like the way this accepts the paint. I mean, it's a little bit waxy, but still, oh, it's pretty. Really pretty. Isn't that beautiful right there? And y'all, that's it, pretty much. That's just it. It's how I paint my painted papers. Yep. Let's do some, no, I don't want to mess that up. I like that page just like it is. Just throw it over there on top of, let's see, let me see what let's see what this will do. Isn't that pretty? That's a pretty page. Let's see what this will do. It's got men's and women. It's going to take on kind of a brownish tint to it. But that's okay. It'll be pretty too. And this is, I'm talking about men's shoes for the most part. There's a woman's shoe. You can tell, you know, because it's older right there. That's not, around the edges, probably not going to look real super pretty, but nah, we'll see. We'll see what we got. That one weighs about 50 ounce, let's see, 0.5, 50 ounces. Is that what it said? Yeah, that 50 ounces, that one, that boot right there weighs 40 ounces. Yep. Oh, and definitely the lady shoe only weighs 28 ounces, you know, because they had to make us a little bit special. A little bit lightweight. I don't think I'm going to like this page. I mean, I might, but that shoe only goes up to size 8. It goes from 2.5 to size 8. I wear a 9, 9.5 to a 10. Sometimes I can wear a 8.5. It depends on the, I started to say it depends on the vehicle. That vehicle would be a convertible Mustang. That's what I drive. My Mustang, I love it. I don't think I'm going to like this one very well. We will have to see how it comes out. It was a good thought, but I'm not sure how I'm going to like it. I do have a, let's see what that one looks like after it dries a little bit. We'll put it right there. I do have this book right here. The pages are real white. Oh man, it takes the paint beautifully. This book here, I love it. And this is just a little Emily Post on entertaining. Yep. Let's see, I want it there. I like that one. It looks like a let's see. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful. It just takes the paint so pretty. And with it being a lighter shade, the background shade, it's beautiful in a journal. Beautiful in a journal. Don't be afraid to experiment on different papers. I like to paint on, I love to paint on vintage music papers. That's really pretty. Paint on the vintage papers. This just all you do. You just play. Yep. That's it. Well, they're having to recall the invitation. let's see, owing to the illness of their daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Carl Jungren Peterson are obliged to recall their invitations for Tuesday, the 10th of June. She's just showing you how to put the halt on it. That's right, putting a stop to that. Well, this is really abrupt. Mr. and Mrs. Aaron Shapiro announced that the marriage of their daughter Susan to Mr. Norman Green will not take place. Wow. That's just real blunt and out the door, isn't it? Yeah. Poor Susan. I wonder who got jilted. I wonder who did. Don't y'all think those things? Who got jilted? If you watch Downton Abbey, poor Edith. Edith jilted at the altar. Yes, by that old guy. Let's see. See, I want that to lay a little bit flatter, but it's not gonna. So we'll just, let's do this one. We'll do the question side. I need some water. Yes, I do. Let's move. Just get over there. Get it out the way. Okay. Let's do some big squares on this one. And this is probably going to be my last one, y'all. I hate not to really do anything with anything that I've painted, but we will see. BYOB. Bring your own bottle. Have mercy. I guess I'd have to take my my bottle of Grapico. Y'all like Grapico? I love Grapico. Like grape knee-high. I love grape knee-high. And strawberry knee-high and peach knee-high. Oh, man. Pineapple. Oh, pineapple is good, but I have to be careful with that because I'm going to tell you, I used to be a drinking girl. I did. I used to be a drinking girl. And I don't drink anymore because I liked it too much. So I had to stop drinking. You know, when you like it too much and you can't control yourself, then you just have to stop. But I sure did love me some pineapple and some coconut rum. Oh, man. I have to be careful about drinking, pineapple soda, Coke. We call it Coke. It'd be pineapple Coke in the South. What kind of Coke are you drinking? Pineapple. What kind of Coke are you drinking? Dr. Pepper. I mean, you know, that's just the way it is in the South. But yeah, I don't drink a whole lot of that pineapple because it makes me want some Malibu rum in it, coconut rum. Whew. Okay, I think that's about got it, y'all. Let's see. This is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. I can't remember how this dries, but it's not looking real beautiful at the moment. No, but we're going to put some circles on it and see what we get. There we go. Oh, let's see what that dries like. I don't know. Oh, this will be pretty. I can feel it. Let's do some lines on here. I don't know what that is. My phone jumping like that. Oh man, that's going to be so pretty right here. I love the way that is taking the paint. Beautiful. That will dry beautifully. Let's see, is this a piece of it? I think that's a piece of it too. Let's see if we can get some. I don't think it's the same paper, but we'll put us some circles on there anyway. See what we get. Okay. That's us some painted papers, y'all. This piece of vintage music sheet. I love to paint on this. This will be pretty right here. Very pretty. Remember, y'all, just keep the brush really, really wet. And I don't like it when it bumps up and does all that. But it'll be okay. Look how pretty that dried. Well, poo, shaw. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love that. That one. Whew, beautiful. Let's see. Oh, this is oh, look at that. That is beautiful. That's on the, look at that. I love that. I'm not liking that, but we'll see. Oh, look how Mama's dried. Look at that blush. Isn't that beautiful? I love that whole page. I love everything about that page. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm going to move this up there. And I'm going to move, let's see how this is drying on Tom Sawyer, Huck Finn. That's going to be pretty right in there. Look, that's going to be real pretty. This is the one I sprayed the page. Me, I don't like that. But you know what? Let's come right out here and just paint us some of these and see what we get. These are really pretty put behind a piece of something. Oh, my honey's making spaghetti. This is Tuesday night afternoon. I don't know what that is on my phone, y'all. I apologize. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and see what we get. This is going to dry really pretty. That is kind of humped up. I don't know what it'll do. I don't know if I'm going to like that one or that one, but I probably will. And that will be gorgeous. I'm going to love that. And I'm going to love that. Oh, I stuck my finger in it. I want another one of Mama's. Let's find another one of Mama's pages. Oh, that's a French page. I'm going to try it. That's out of my French book. Let's see. See, there's one of my green ones. I broke out a little bit. There's a blue one. That's really blue. See, I just can't do the same. I just can't do it right. There's another blue one. Yeah. Okay. Don't really like it. Let's see if I've got any. Here's one of Mama's. Right here. Let's paint. Okay. I gotta have some. And just a little tiny bit of red. Let's add some more. I'm painting left-handed, y'all. Look. All I do when I get finished, I just leave my, I leave my thing open and I just let it dry. Just like that. Oh, there we go. That's going to be pretty. Let's get some of that going. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be beautiful right here. Beautiful. I do not know how people do this. I'm just saying. this shorthand. All those squirrelies and curly cues and all that kind of stuff. I mean, how do you tell them apart? I guess when it was back in the day and everybody was learning, and that's you know, you kind of had to learn it. Maybe, but that is getting on my nerves right there. I am shaking a little bit off my brush, just getting the color and putting it on there. A little bit, maybe it won't. I do love when it gathers up. On some of the papers it gathers beautifully. On others it doesn't gather and color as well as I would like it. Y'all, I act like I'm a pro. I am not a pro at this. I mean, you just practice. You just play. Because you just really can't do it wrong. I mean, I'm painting swatches. I'm just painting squares on a page. I mean, you can't go wrong. I mean, if you feel like you've done something wrong with it and it doesn't look pretty, just save it and tuck it back behind, you know, parts of it back behind a little something on a page, and it will shine. Oh, it'll be beautiful. It will be beautiful. There we go. Yep, honey's cooking means I clean. He cooks, I clean. I cook, he cleans. I would rather clean any day than to cook. I think once I get my kitchen where I want it, though, I'm claiming that I'm gonna do better. I doubt it, but I'm gonna claim it. Okay, y'all. That is Painting 101 with Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. That's it, y'all. I don't like that page. I love that. That's my favorite. These are all my favorites right here. Anything. You can just do anything with them. Yep. Let me move some of this out of the way and I gotta let this dry. I just leave it open. Move it to the side and we'll let it dry just like that. Now we'll make a little something. Let me get these out of the way. I will put those to the side and let them dry and see what we get. See, when this one dries, it's going to be beautiful. It's got a little bit of wet still right behind a few of them, but it'll dry. Let's see what we got. Oh, I painted a little bit on my thing here. Oh, I didn't paint that, but I can paint that another day. Let's see what we want to do. Y'all, I cleaned up my room today. That's what I've been doing all day. I cleaned up my room. Yep. Now see, I just put that on. I got a box. I came up today with a box of stuff that just needs to have a few things added to it. So I pulled something out of the box. And we'll see what we... Oh, look at that. I love this just like it is, but... Let's see. I don't want to add that. I want real small. Real small. No. Just like that. I love it. And see that's it. That's all I'm going to do to that one. Now, don't be acting up, glue. My glue is going to act up right here and now. Am I still on 44 minutes? I've been yakking and painting. Okay, let's see. Isn't that beautiful? That's just beautiful to me. There we go. Let's see what else I got in here. Well, I don't know what that is, but it can stop anytime. Y'all, I will show y'all this. Here's some of mine. That's one of mine I did with little circles. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? I love that. That's that this page. See how pretty? Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's see if I want to do anything on here. Oh, my pen. Brookie, I bent my pen. Brooke from Roxy Creations by Brooke makes these. And Kay Michelle, you did a fabulous job, honey. Kay Michelle makes those toppers. Oh boy, look at that. I love that. We're just going to put that on there. The whole thing. Yep, we are. I'm sure I don't need that much glue, but I put that much glue. And I'm not going to trim that back. I'm not going to trim that. I love that edge. Now, that to me is finished. I will put something on the top right there. Probably like this right here. I'm having fun using this denim. I need to find me a lightweight, a little bit of a lighter weight denim. But I love that. Okay, where am I? Oh. Uh-oh. Trying to move it back over. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That is just beautiful to me. That's finished. I can put that in my finished pile. I came up with a whole thing of finished stuff. Let's see what we want to put on there, and then we'll see what... No, I can't really see that, but... Let's see. Nope, too big, too big, too big. Oh, I like this one. Let's use that one. And I'm going to do this, and then we're going to finish up. This will be it. I'm going to show you... brother, I'm tearing it crooked and everything else. Have to get my Santa Claus scissors out after that. And see, I'm going to show... I talked about this on my Ruby Tuesday video that I did. Oh, I lost my... Oh. I talked about... See, I can see the colors back behind there. I don't want to see all those colors. I love this blue. I love it, but I don't want to see it behind my, I don't want to see it through that. I want to see just this. So I'm going to tear me just a little bit of paper. Just enough to kind of see the difference. Oh, not long enough. Now, we're going to do it again. That one's going to be, wow, have mercy. I'm not tearing straight, am I? Okay, now let's size this down just a little bit. Y'all even swept my floor. Oh, this is just perfect. See, now I'll cover that and you can see the difference. See, that, it just makes this piece pop a lot better. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. I'm just going to do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? And we're going to put it on here, but let's see if we want to add anything to it. Like say maybe that. Isn't that beautiful? How beautiful is that? That is just, to me, that's stunning. I do want to see a little bit of the writing too. Kinda, I don't know, do I? I'm thinking maybe not. But I love, okay. We're putting it down because I love that. Right here. Oh, Pushaw, I didn't push it over far enough, but that is okay. Look at that, how pretty. That is really pretty. And see, now we can make a little, I love that. There it is, y'all. Should I put that up there? I kind of like it, do y'all? Well, I don't like it now. I tore it and it, oh, I like that. I like that. I can't decide though. I don't think I want it up there. I think I'm just want that. Isn't that I love it. That is so pretty. Well, I'll put that in the finished pile. In my finished basket. Okay, y'all. I think that's about it. Let's see if we might want to. Beautiful. Now let's see. What have we got in here that might be tall enough that we might want to put? No. Nope. Oh, close, but no cigar. Nope. Those little cuties right there, because there will be enough. Oh. Look at that. Oh. She's beautiful. These are I'm gonna do both of those. Or let's see. I don't think I have. I'm just put these on here. I might tear it in half, and I might not. That way I can see a little bit up there, and not gonna be able to see down there. Pushaw. I'll just do that. And then I've got two pieces. Right like that. That I will do that. And I've got a little flip right here. And I've got a little, I can slide it on the page right there. Isn't that pretty? I wish I'd put paper down behind that, but I didn't. So we'll just look at it. Isn't that pretty? Just enough for a little bit around the edges is just, that to me is beautiful. That is so pretty. Okay. Put that in the done. See, it doesn't take much, y'all. It does not take much. Oh, that's still wet right there. That's too big right there. Let's see what they look like on here. No, it doesn't do it for me. Let's see. This whole page doesn't do it for me at all. I'll have to figure that out, because I don't like that at all. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, but look. I love that. I love that right there. Not quite dry, but I'm putting it on there anyway. Beautiful. I love that. That, to me, is gorgeous. Now, what happened to that? What did I do with that? I don't like it as much as I love this. We're going to tear that off right there. Slide it right in. Beautiful. Okay, y'all. Well, I'm going to figure that out, but I don't like it. But that's got it, y'all. We're going to finish up right there, and that'll be it. So I will, I'm going to see what that looks like. I'm going to take a little bit more of that off right there. And no, I don't see enough of it. I don't want to keep tearing because I love the words written around, you know, all around there. Let's see. Now I like that. Isn't that pretty? I just move it down a little bit so I can see. Oh, absolutely. Let's just do it. And that, y'all, is how you use your painted swatches. It's random. Just go at random. Go at random. Just put it, you know, I can put this a little bit further down, and now I can see all. I have that in the background and a little bit of that on the side. I love that. That'll go right in the journal. Okay, y'all. Well, that is going to do it for us for today's video for Wednesday on here at 507 Willow House Journals. I hope you've enjoyed that. I know it's probably kind of a little bit meh, but I love, y'all, it's so relaxing. I mean, I could just go crawl in the bed right now and probably go to sleep, which would be a miracle. But these are still a little bit wet, but I'm just going to leave them out here, right here on my desk to let them dry. And all of these, see these, I had these all piled up a while ago. They're already dry. They're all dry. This will finish drying. This will finish drying. These will all finish up, and we've got all these that can be used. Aren't they fabulous? Oh, beautiful. Still got a few, but and that, like epic fail, and that, I love that. And we got to let Mama finish drying on this page, and then look, beautiful. I love them. Okay, y'all. Well, that is it. That will do it for today, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you you know, I just keep my little thing. Oh, there's one that says to be painted, and that's where I put all my little scraps. You know, you wouldn't save little scraps like that, but off of these book edges, I mean, you know, off the edges of these book pages and stuff, see, they're perfect. And you just take a little something like right here, right up at the top there, or something like that. Just add it to it. Beautiful. You can do anything with them. Well, okay, y'all, I hope wherever you are in your part of the world that you are a happy camper, a happy girl, and that you feel safe where you are, and that you know you're loved. And as we all know, we are all so very blessed. Thank you for being here. I hope you'll, if you like our channel here, y'all subscribe, tell your girlfriends, tell all your girlfriends about us, and we'll just keep going. So, y'all, if the Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see y'all Friday. All right, love y'all. Bye.